So after that first match, I'm really trying to do better in this second one, and I'm going in with a Fire Flower, and I'm still sending in 7-3. This is going to be very important for determining whether or not I'm able to advance to the second round of the competition, and it was a little bit discouraging the way the first round ended. So at this point, I'm pretty nervous. I don't know what's going to happen, and I am really focused on doing my absolute best. No problem getting into the lobby, and once again, I'm just hoping that things go well. I'd like to believe that this is going to be a walk in the park, but my intuition tells me otherwise. And here we go, heading right into the match. And this is a little interesting, starting off on 1-2 instead of 1-1. And that could be the first sign that this is going to be an interesting match. I am moving quickly right from the get. I'm not even getting the redundant Fire Flower for the time save. Stocking up on coins. Getting a couple Goombas sent my way. I'm still targeting random, and I intend to do so until later in the match when I'm able to focus on picking off some of my competition. Right now, it's all about the coins, and I want to get as many coins as I can. Not too many opportunities for putting time on the clock just yet. That is one of the downsides of starting out on 1-2, is that it is a bit more of a challenge to accumulate the time on the clock. But I am making coins my priority, draining everything in the subworld, back up the pipe, and into the overworld. And I think at this point I started to realize that I had left my game volume muted, so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to turn it on in just a second. Yeah, I'm heading into 1-1, and there we go. The music is kicking in. Obviously, I did not want to play 7-2 or 6-2. 7-2 is just unpleasant and not a lot of fun. I noticed that some of my opponents went for it anyway. It definitely has a bit of a reputation in elite circles, and it's a popular level among some of the really good gamers out there. Personally, I don't really like it, and so if I can avoid 7-2, I'm going to try to do so. Going up top for the redundant power-up just to get a little bit of a time boost. I'm hoping to get some more time on the clock now that I'm in 1-1, because I didn't get a chance to earlier. Goombas are not slowing me down. Top of the flagpole. Heading into 3-2, I turn and send a fireball so that I can start. Yeah, I tried to send a shell and it went the wrong way, so I'm just getting my bounces in, trying to put some time on the clock. Grabbing the power-up, and I'm going to wait for this Koopa to return. Awesome. Getting my coins, and then I'm going to need to deal with this Piranha Plant before I'm able to go up top for the star. And I do see a bunch of Cheep Cheeps coming up on the timeline. Wow, there they go. Yeah, I want to take out some of those Cheep Cheeps and keep making my way to the right of the level. This is definitely one of the classic hold right levels of Super Mario Bros. And I am doing my best to keep getting coins and put that time on the clock. I'm in a much better position time-wise than I was at the start of the level, and that is just how I like it. Alright, a little bit of a risky strategy there with some of the bounce work, but the enemy placement in 1-3 is being fairly good to me right now. Still kind of got to take it slow and careful, but I also am just really making sure that I don't fall in a pit. Not too much of a challenge in 1-3. I'm going to eliminate these Piranha Plants. That was a close one. Top of the flagpole, back to 1-1. I'm skipping the subworld, grabbing the 1-up mushroom for the 20 coins, and I'm just going to try to get through 1-1 really fast. I do want these coins, and since the timer is not red yet, figure I might as well make it happen. Missed one of the coins, but that's okay. And top of the flagpole. There it is. Moving into 2-1. I see several bloopers on my timeline. I want to take it easy with them because they can really mess you up if you get caught in midair. Taking damage from a Koopa and getting the 1-up mushroom for the 20 coins. Take the damage even though I don't really need to stop the clock. And I am activating the star even though I fully intend to head up top and go to coin heaven. Awesome. Coin heaven, hopping aboard the moving platform, and I am jumping to gather coins. I'm trying to get all of them. Looking pretty good in coin heaven, and now just run and jump off the end and grab the final 3 coins on my way back down. Okay. Top of the flagpole, heading into 1-2. This is good. It's going to give me a little bit of control over where I end up. I am stopping to get these coins, and then I'm going to continue moving through the course. I'm not getting too many enemies sent my way. I'm still targeting random so that I can hopefully avoid the brunt of it until I've finished getting all of my coins. So yeah, this part a little bit grindy, but it's important to lay this foundation for later in the match. Still 23 Marios in the match at this point, and it's gonna be harder and harder to eliminate my enemies for a while. Skipping 5-3 and heading straight into 3-2. Because the timer isn't red yet, I just want to get through here very quick. Grabbing the coins, and then I'm going to head up top and get the star. Taking the star for a run. There aren't too many enemies on my timeline. It'll still be good to send those and make sure that I keep my perfect time on the clock. Not bad at all. A little bit of trouble on the stairs there, but still getting the top of the flagpole, heading into 3-1. Got a few enemies at the beginning. I'm going to take care of those, and I'm just heading into the subworld. I want to grab these coins and get the power up, put that time back on the clock. Nice little 1-up. Wow. Barely outran the Koopa shell. Sending these hammer bros. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting going on in 3-1 at this point. And I do see that a hammer brother has been sent to me. I'm going to want to make sure that I stay out of hammer distance. And I'm going to try to take this fellow out with a fireball. Now all that's left is to go up the stairs. I miss my second bounce, take some damage, lose my fire flower. Still able to make it onto the flagpole. Heading into 7-3 with perfect time on the clock. That's really good. I want to send this red Koopa and run after it. That's going to help clear the way for me. Also trying to get these coins. The coins are going to be very crucial for the late game. Getting the power up and taking damage right before. Lot of cheap cheeps. Yeah, you can't account for that. You can't predict where they're gonna be. Ouch, taking double damage there from one of those weird messed up lateral Koopas and sliding over another one. Had to miss some coins there, but that's okay. I'm still alive and I've still got my power up. Yeah, going for a roll because this Hammer Bro situation is not ideal. Gotta go for another roll, and it's not good. These rolls are not what I want. Finally getting a Fire Flower, and not too much difficulty on the stairs. Grabbing the top of the flagpole, heading into another 3-2. The timer's officially red, so at least it's appropriate to be in a level that is geared towards putting time back on the clock. I am getting the redundant power up, and I am going to get these coins. I don't have too many enemies on my timeline, so this isn't going to be a particularly powerful star run, but it'll be good to get it out there. I'm taking my time, maybe playing it a little too safe there. Top of the flagpole, heading into 1-3, and I need to be on the defensive here because I really don't want to mess up and go into the pit. So I'm just going to try to take my time and land all of my jumps. I really want to preserve my power up, so I am definitely going to make every effort not to take any damage here. Top of the flagpole, heading into yet another 3-2. Apparently this was a very popular selection this time around. So here we go, playing 3-2 yet again. And the timer is red, but I am having no challenge keeping time on the clock. Did take a little bit longer than expected to get that redundant power up. And now I'm scoring some coins and heading up top for the star. Eliminating the piranha plants and then continuing my run on the other side. Perfect time on the clock. Not too much to worry about here. I'm just getting Koopas and Goombas sent to me. Should be easy to eliminate. Hop, skip, and a jump. Top of the flagpole. 2-1, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. There's not too much that could really mess me up, and I'm able to take care of the Koopas without losing my power up. Lots of Cheep Cheeps flying around. And there it is. Took a little while, but I managed to eliminate that Hammer Brother. Grabbing the power up, and now I want this star, but I don't want to take damage from the Koopa. And there it is. Cool. Taking out the Piranha Plant, Hammer Brothers, everything in my path. Going for a little run, and just for the coins and the time stoppage, I'm heading into the subworld for some coins. Okay. Almost to the end of the level. A little bit slow making it over the pipes, and now I gotta watch myself because there are bloopers and Cheep Cheeps everywhere. I get hit by a falling Goomba. I want this power up, but it is costing me a lot of time to get it. And moving really slowly here. I need to get out of this level ASAP. Oh no. Heading into 7-2, and that is not good. It is not fun to be playing this level when the timer is this red. You simply don't have enough time to do everything, plus all of the enemies that are being sent to me are just walking across the bottom, so it's very difficult to put time back on the clock. And yeah, I am just losing so much time. I need to be rolling so that I can get some POWs, maybe a star. But yeah, my time on the clock is running away, and that's very, very distressing. It's going to be hard to compensate for that time loss. Top of the flagpole, and the next course is 3-2 So that should be fine, but I am having trouble putting time back on the clock. The timer is just moving so quickly, and I should probably be bouncing on enemies, but I keep getting stars, and stars are not very useful for getting bounces. So even though I'm running with a star, I am just not getting enough time on the clock to compensate for the amount that I'm losing. So it's not looking great. The situation could be a lot better. I'm heading into 1-2, and I essentially just have to run for it because I don't have a lot of other options. I get another star, but it is not really going to be that helpful. The timer is just too low and moving too quickly, so whatever measures I take to combat that, yeah. Ran out of time. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's going to be 15th place for the second match of round 1.